And what of the little lamb, you ask? Why, he went down to the barber shop, and the barber said to him, well, son, I know your father doesn't love you, but you should still carry on with your dreams to become a professional picket fence creator, crafter of the arts. And the little sheep said, bah! But what he really meant was, I should follow my dreams. I should continue to build picket fences, even though the world and society today doesn't really like picket fences, because I am in southern Bronx. Many of those fences are chain link if there are fences to be had, but picket fences down in a shitty area such as the Bronx, that's absurd. That is ridiculous. But the sheep thought he should carry on with his dreams anyway. So he saved up money after day of selling his wool, is equal to that of a prostitute selling his skin for cash, just so he could save up enough to open up a shop in rural Wisconsin. Land home of the cheese, Wisconsin cheese. The little sheep moved to one day, and the sheep said, this is a pretty good place to open up my fencery shop. Finally, he had done that, moved to a new area in rural Wisconsin, made a house of cheese. What kind of cheese? I don't know. Limburger. But upon that house of cheese, he decided to master his craft of fence building. Upon fence building, he had built a house out of fences for him to live in and dwell in. And many of the passerbys had seen a house made of fences and fences made of houses. And they all said, "The fuck?" But taken aback by the craziness that is, I guess, the new hipster central of the United States, Wisconsin, where everybody goes and goes, yeah, because they wince a lot. They say, well, a house of fences. I guess I'll try that. That sounds like something that I could get behind. And so everybody there in Wisconsin had decided to make a house out of picket fences. Actually very bad during the summer and the winter, during the rain season and the cold and everything, because there's very many gaps between picket fences. So due to no insulation and spacing between all the picket fences, all of these houses that were just built of fences, they leaked a lot. Drafts could go through all the boards. Very bad, very poor architectural building on the sheep's part. But he's a sheep. He doesn't know any better. But due to that, he became a multi-millionaire. Actually got an actual house built of masonry atop a stony hill where he could look down upon all of his houses of picket fences and say, ha! Fucking commoners, they brought me to where I am today. Many of them died because of all the money they spent on the houses. Famine, because they didn't have money to actually spend on food, as well as drought because of all these fences. They absorbed a lot of water, so all the local water supplies dried up. All these people just died, dropped dead in the streets. No food, no water. Constant sickness because of being all, like I said, poor insulation of all these houses. So and that was the day that the sheep of Wisconsin had literally annihilated the entirety of Wisconsin. Hi, Alpha Core. I was telling a story. Question mark? It's a good Christian stream. No lewd cat girls allowed. What are you talking about?